again, we're going to start. I think I had a viewer who just gave up just as I was done. That's always the way it fucking works. I can't currently see my screen, not sure what's on about that. I think I turned the game max. Right, let's hope those settings actually save. It's good that I checked to see if that worked or not, because that would have been really annoying if I done that and Gato wasn't. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, lurkers. Hello, all you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to a special Halloween episode. I am the Johnstruct. I am about to begin Faith Adventure by a company called New Blood. You may have gone, fuck, I forgot you can't press any buttons on the intro, it just skips. Fuck. One more time. I was just trying to turn the effect off, but I can't press any buttons. Fuck. Okay. Turn it off here. Hello, lurkers, and hello, all you archaeologists. Welcome to the proximity. I'm the Johnstruct. It's a special Halloween episode. I am about to begin a Faith, the Unholy Trilogy adventure by New Blood. I've been experimenting with this CRT filter. Let's send the snail away. Hide away this.
September 21st,
Oh,
1987. It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house. I have to finish what I started. What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
There we go. Faith, the Unholy Trinity. But I believe it is a trilogy as well. Yeah, sorry. I've been fucking around for the last 20 minutes because I've been using a CRT filter. This is what the game actually looks like. I thought it'd be nice we could have a sort of more accurate looking filter. And this isn't... If we go into the options, there are scan lines. And they look rubbish. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. The only downside to the filter is it does remove the picture that comes with the game, and I decided on those edges. Let's confirm. This is, as you can probably tell by the song that's playing, Abide By Me. A sort of a Christian horror game, I suppose, in the same vein as that famous one that everyone knows about possession, Repossessed. That's it. Dead and Loving It. That's what it's called, isn't it? Instruction. To move, use the WASD arrow keys or the left analog stick under the pad. Oh, that's cool. A tutorial. Again, this is what it looks like, so. I will walk before the Lord in the land of the living. Psalms 1169. There was an apple there. We can have a delicious apple. There we go. Oh, it's like being Pac-Man. Snake even. Snake is actually what I was going for. Face demons and cast them out with the space with the A button. Resist the devil, he will flee you. Ah, take that, devil. I've got to be close enough. There we go. That's how we play the game. I could have set the key to... We have some extras. Well, we've not... Oh, we can replay the intro. Okay, never mind. I could have just done that. Let us begin. Yes. Poltergeist? No, it's not Poltergeist. What the fuck are you talking about? It's, what's the most famous horror movie? About... Hang on. Where's my phone? Why is my phone not near? It's way over there. I'll have to get it at some point. There's 3 of them. Pazuzu's in it. Pazuzu. The guy who plays Chucky's in the 3rd one, and it's actually really good, that one, but nobody watches it because the 2nd one's awful. But the 1st one's obviously like a really super famous movie. The name escapes me right now. John, you need to get off the intro and play the game. Immediately after, I remember literally one of the most famous movies. Not Halloween, although it is Halloween right now. Oh, come on, what the fuck is wrong with my brain? What's it called when you get rid of a possession? Being possessed by a demon. I'm getting my phone, fuck it. What is literally the most famous horror movie? No, didn't ask for the best one. I said most famous. The Exorcist. That's what I was thinking of. Right. Yeah, Christian horror. I'd say I don't live in America. I live in the UK. And we don't have much in the way of Christian horror. Well, I guess it's more like pagan horror we get here with like Wicker Man. But I have seen that vampire one, which I thought was great, which is why I know this song. Midnight Mass. There we go. Remembered that. Let us begin the game. I've been faffing for a while, especially if you include how long it took me to actually get the game working with the CRT filter. I'm using Reshade. Like I found it on the internet because I was like, I wonder if somebody made a filter. And it's this diver button right here, because it smooths it all out if I click it. And maybe that's quite good, but I think I like it better with it smoothed out. It's kind of just really distracting like that. Anyway. I'm sure people might even prefer it like that, but I'm going to play with this. We're going to play chapter 1. We're going to press new game. There are some notes. There's flash... so I will say, obviously some of the writing doesn't really work like this. But I don't think we can select any of that, so we're just going to confirm. That is a piece of paper. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Pressing the escape key or the start button is a good place to start. If you're in a hurry, hold the space bar or the action button to skip cutscenes. We have a map. A little easier to... We're gonna have a little walk around. Maybe on the other side. this lonely room. Now, we've gone in a circle. So I'll go downwards. You cannot go downwards. So I had a little play of this just to test it if it works, and I'm trying to trigger a thing that's clearly randomized. That fucking thing.
My father.
Oh. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be going upwards. So, yes, we are returning to our house. We are our priest, presumably. There was a deer and a monster in the forest. And this fucking thing. Mortis. So yeah, the thing this game has is these rotoscoped scenes. But there is something that happens on the road, and I just want to trigger that as well. We'll alter. You can see that's what's picture on the side now. Basically, you can get hit by a van, but apparently it's just not going to happen anymore. Oh, that one looks different. That is not different. Mortis. Wish it didn't have the little halo, or at least that was subtler. But again, we spent a lot of time fucking around before the stream to get this to look right. Right, I'm actually going to try and avoid that monster. I don't know if we need to interact with it. Yeah. There's the well there. There's the tree, the well, the house.
I have the body of a pig.
Oh. You know what I did? I didn't try holding up. I assume it's a cross. Ooh. Soy. You're invited. For this, it's just way too strong. I'm celebrating Nathan Jason's 6th birthday. That date, direction, turn right at 133 Snake Meadow Hill and go straight past the well. Is that what the kids... There we go. Let's go away with our cross. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off the Snake Meadow Hill Road. There's almost no driveway. Trees jut out in the middle of the gravel path. It's mostly covered in grass. It's difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Allred seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Allred explained that he would perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. Complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with the elements right that may seem harsh to the layperson. We have a Bruce, a crux, and a clavis. Key. Mortis. Ah! It saves. Lovely. Have I needed more time, or yeah, boss is not expecting it was. We're gonna want to camp at the edge of the screen then, because it's out of. I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults. They told me they got lost while hiking. Pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing just didn't feel right. I think we should go dig up Bob's rifle out of storage. Okay, he's got to be close enough. Ow. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us down the stairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there and the restraints fell for him. Felt. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the back of the attic, in the chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. Hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. Family photo. I'm actually going to go upstairs because that's the exact opposite. Tell me to go. So that might be the way. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East, because he sent over this weird-looking doll for Amy's birthday. Ask Anish about it next time we have a book club. Looks like she could be from over there. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think someone would have a phone instead. Rather have a phone instead. Seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about the work. Clinic. I've like it toned down. Guess I was the only one who thought checking the attic. I got up there. It was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, only looking straight at me from when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. Experimented a bit. Deception from the demon. In our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name. In another instance, spoke perfect Latin. Called for help, but the others, but nobody came. Raised my crucifix and began the rite again. Bit dark. Looks like a vitally important dark screen. There was music here. It's gone now. Attic is. There's, sorry, the basement. There's another. Yeah, Amy. Thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked what the weirdest thing I've been seen as a missionary. The area we are working in has a lot of folks practice Bamba. Sorry. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is San La Muerte, or Saint Death. Yesterday we talked to a boy about 15. We asked him if he'd ever prayed. He said, "No, but I prayed to San La Muerte." He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house. According to him, he prayed to some figures of San La Muerte. Figure made things in the house move around. Got real quiet and scared looking after that. Told him that pray to God and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. Visited him invited him to church, but he hasn't come yet. Need to wrap this letter up and get back to the work. See you in 4 months, Leighton. Key to all of this. It's a big basement.
She is here.
Yay? Oh.
Mortis.
Mortis. I thought I'd get an animation for the death.
She is here. I can see you. Mortis.
Huh.
She is here. I can see you. I feel like I can see. Please go. And forgive them. The very risky and painful.
Pretty sure what I'm supposed to do now. Oops. The attic. I was in the attic. To you as well.
I heard a door open upstairs.
Okay, I know it. We have to be safe right now. One, not the one I was thinking. There's one upstairs. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. Want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. They said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior father, with confronted her. She managed to cut the power to the house, and her own parents, their own, have to go back to that house. Nightmares, having a real. She's still there waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you and I'm sorry, John. I'm going to assume that's a coincidence.
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. You died, priest. Mortis.
I saw the shadow.
You died, priest.
I'm going to stay away from the shadow this time. It's right there.
Mortis. You died, priest.
Oh, not quite as secret in normal mode. Oh, there's two of them. It's getting ridiculous. Mortis.
Mortis. Mortis. Mortis.
Mortis. I'll be facing the right door. How do I avoid this?
Mort.
Yeah, I just have to run out of the way. Oh dear. Mortis.
Mortis.
Is it always the same place in the no?
Mortis.
Okay, she goes